This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about one of the important in our entire UI course. The concept is, the topic is going to be JavaScript. So guys, I want to tell you one thing. I don't know how much important this is. That much important I'm saying you. How many stars you want me to provide? That many stars I will provide you because of this importance. So, for example, there are okay. Once this is completed, so we are done with HTML and CSS right now. Okay, in some other, I mean, Saturday, Sunday, I will take not this weekend, maybe the upcoming weekend. I want to plan to take Bootstrap as a weekend session. One Saturday, Sunday is enough for that session actually. Okay, right here. I want to tell you one small thing here to you guys here. JavaScript is very important thing. And one more thing, how much importance you guys are giving to learn this UI, the same importance is required to learn JavaScript. I want to tell you one more thing. Java developers, .NET developers, PHP developers, Python developers, or whoever it may be, everybody should know JavaScript, including you. You are a front-end developer, maybe front-end designer, maybe, but you should know JavaScript very well. Without knowing JavaScript, we cannot do anything. This is what you guys need to keep it in mind. Very recently, I observed guys, some of the people went for interview. Actually, there are so many questions they are asking. He is saying, the person who attended the interview is saying, sir, 75% of the questions are on JavaScript, sir. React, I seen only 3 questions on React JS only. So remaining HTML and CSS and everything, but 75% of the questions in interview are in JavaScript. See, I want to tell you one more point. You may have 10 years experience. For example, if you have 10 years experience or 15 years experience or 6 years experience or 2 or whatever it may be, they will ask you more questions on JavaScript. Definitely, guys. This is what exactly. And if you are going with the JavaScript with React.js, some people will ask you equally the questions on JavaScript, the questions on React. Maybe if 10 questions are there, 5 on JavaScript, 5 on React. But some people will completely concentrate on JavaScript. Why they are concentrating on JavaScript, sir? I'm going to the interview as a React developer or as an Angular developer. Why they are not asking the questions on Angular or React? Why they're asking questions on JavaScript? Because JavaScript is the father of those technologies. So, React.js maybe, you may heard about it. Angular, you may know Node.js, you may know EXTJS. EXTJS is also there, guys, here. D3JS, you may heard about Vue.js, you may heard about Go.js, Backbone.js. Like this, guys, if I want to write, I can write 20 to 25 frameworks like this, comma separated. So, but one thing, approximately 40 plus frameworks are there in JavaScript. All these frameworks, whatever the frameworks you want to learn, JavaScript is the father. If you know JavaScript very well, you can learn these frameworks very easy. And one more thing, but we don't want to learn all these technologies. I too don't know all the technologies. I know Angular, I know React.js. I didn't work on Node, ext and Vue, Go, Backbone. I didn't work on them. But if situation demands us to work on Vue or Backbone, definitely we can easily work on it. It's not at all a problem at all. Why? Because we know JavaScript very good. So who knows JavaScript very well, seriously, they can do better in the real time. Seriously, this is what exactly you need to know about it. Okay, I want to tell you one more thing, guys. Here, there are some major concepts are there. This is the basics is the concept. Events is the one of the concept, and document object model is one of the concept, and browser object model is one of the concept, and Ajax. Oh my God, this is very important. And JSON. Remember, Every developer, again, I'm saying you, whoever they are, they should know JSON and Ajax. These are the parts of JavaScript only. Small concept of JavaScript only. Every developer should know JSON and Ajax. Without knowing that, we cannot do anything, right? This is also very important, right? And one more thing, advanced JavaScript. Advanced JavaScript, again, it will take 1 more week for us actually. Advanced JavaScript, 1 more week or at least 10 days it will take. So if we are perfect with these concepts, I think we can work on any of the framework. Seriously, guys. But you should know advanced JavaScript very well. Why? Because all these frameworks and libraries are built upon advanced JavaScripts only. So you need to be perfect in advanced JavaScript as well, right? So this is what exactly the concept of the the importance of JavaScript actually. Okay, okay, sir. We will learn JavaScript. Okay, what JavaScript will do for us, sir? So you know what HTML can do, what CSS can do. What HTML can do? HTML will prepare the skeleton. What CSS can do? To that skeleton, we can apply some styles. We can do some designing to that skeleton, right? That is nothing but JavaScript. Sorry, HTML and CSS. We know what HTML can do, what CSS can do, right? So HTML can give the skeleton. To the skeleton, we can apply some styles to design by using CSS. That's how they will go hand in hand. Okay, great. Now the thing is, what exactly JavaScript will do, sir? So we want to see some real-time scenarios where exactly people are using JavaScript, how the JavaScript is going to be works for us in our real-time situations. We just need to know, guys. Let me go there. Here, I just want to show you some of the situations where we have important, right? So concepts they implemented. Now you can see, I am going to implement. I am going to show you a website, tejalivetracks.com. Now you can see this is our institute website. Can you able to see in the home page there are some images are getting slided? Can you see these images are getting slided? How these images are getting slided? So what HTML can do? HTML, by using HTML we can keep image img src tag. What CSS can do? It can design the image, but how this image is able to move from left side to right side? So am I doing, I'm clicking. So if you can click it, based on our click event, the image will get moved. Now you can see I'm clicking the left arrow. Now images are getting moved. So these are called interactions. What is this is called interaction. And one more thing you can see, here is an inquiry form button. Click on the inquiry form button. Can you see a pop-up is coming? So on interact the button, a pop-up window open. Without entering anything in the form, I'm sending the data. On interacting the send button, you're getting some error messages. Who is displaying these error messages? But initially, once our form get displayed, we don't have any error messages. But on submit the form, I'm getting error messages. Initially, why error messages are not there? Why we are getting error messages on submit the button only? Who is displaying these error messages? It's all about the beauty of JavaScript only. Now you can see when I'm interacting with the field, username field, your name field, I'm clipping the mouse inside of it. Can you see? Error message was gone, guys. Now I entered something. Now in the phone required, I'm keeping the mouse inside of it. Now you can see that is also gone. Can you see? Now if you can hit the send button, inquiry form will be submitted. Now you can see I'm submitting this inquiry form. A loader is coming and attend a free demo Blue Prism on tomorrow at 8 p.m. Some messages coming, and here you can see thank you for your message. It has been sent. I got a message. I think it is earlier onwards, I believe. I don't know. But anyhow, you can see this is what exactly the message was sent to server successfully, and you are getting a message something like this. See, what is this all we did right now? In a simple word, I want to call this as the importance of JavaScript. You should know what I can do by using JavaScript, right? So why we are learning JavaScript? So people will ask us why we are learning JavaScript. Why should I learn JavaScript? And what JavaScript can do? What JS can do for us? So you are learning JavaScript, and you know very well what HTML can do, what CSS can do, how we integrated both together, and how we worked as of now we seen. Now we are going to know about this JavaScript, how HTML, CSS, and JavaScript will combine and how they will work together. We know as of now HTML and CSS. Now onward, we are going to know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. All we will integrate into a single page, and we will create some kind of good applications, right? See, why should I learn JavaScript? What JavaScript can do for us, right? So generally, I want to tell you, whenever you are learning any course, not only this UI, not only JavaScript, first of all, whatever the course you guys are learning, try to understand, I am going to learn this course. Okay. After learning this course, what I am going to do? You should know about it, guys, properly. What I am going to do after completing this course? What is the purpose of this course? Why we are learning this course? You have to learn it. It may be any course, right? Now it's not only JavaScript, it's not only UI. First of all, you should get some clarity, then only it will be some interest to you to learn. Otherwise, if you are not knowing what this course is exactly, okay, it is a part of UI course, but you should know every course purpose you should know in the entire UI, right? Okay, great. Now you can see exactly. I'm telling you some of the points what exactly I can do by using JavaScript. I'm using one word called interactions on a web page. What is interactions on a web page? So you are clicking the button, you are clicking the left arrow and right arrow to move the things. On click the button, a pop-up was open. On submit the form, error messages are coming. On focusing the mouse into the input form field, the error messages are hiding. Is that not right? So on submit the form, they went to server and we got the message, thank you, your form has been submitted. Such a kind of messages are coming. So these are all called interactions, guys. You are clicking a cross button to close the form. Now you can see there is a cross button. Now if you can submit this, now you can see there is a close button is there. If you can click the close button, it is closing. That is called interaction, guys. These are all called interactions, exactly. Interactions on a web page. Exactly. This is what exactly we can do by using JavaScript. Okay. What else we can do, sir? Interactions, okay. That is done. Okay, very nice. We understand what is interactions on a web page. These interactions are always implemented by using JavaScript only. Okay, great. Now, what is the another purpose of it? Simply, so I can say validations also. Just now we validate the form now. Validate the form in the sense that is also part of on submit the button. We are validating the form, right? So without entering any data, if you can submit the form, I want to stop you, I want to validate you. This process is called JavaScript. This process is called JavaScript. Now you can go to see, and I'm going to open facebook.com. 1 minute. The facebook.com. Okay, let me log out from here first of all. Okay, now you can see, guys, here I have create account button. Now you can see this is the form. Without entering any data in the sign up form, I'm hitting the submit button. Can you see all text boxes are having a red color border? Why? Because you didn't enter anything. And right side a tooltip is also coming to the form, whatever name, something like this. That is called a tooltip or suggestion, whatever it may be. When I'm start typing, can you see it is I typed something, I went to surname. Can you see the text box automatically, the tooltip was automatically gone. Now you can see if you are entering mouse inside of it. Okay, otherwise now you can see these are called interactions. Without entering, if you are leaving from the text box, the tooltip is coming, the error message. See, when I am focusing the mouse, the red color border was gone. Without entering any value, if I am coming out, now you can see that is coming again there. So this is what exactly the concept you need to check this, guys. Okay, right. So these are called validations. These validations also we can implement by using JavaScript. Okay, that is the purpose of JavaScript. And the next thing, guys, what else we can do? Okay, we are able to we can able to create interactions on a web page. We can able to create validations on a web page and others, right? Yeah. What else we need to do, guys, here? So what exactly the JavaScript can do, right? You can see I'm telling you DOM manipulation. What is meant by DOM manipulation? General ga, what is the word will says for manipulation? You may heard about this. If you have little bit idea of MySQL, SQL or Oracle, there is some statements are called data manipulation language statements, DML statements. What are the manipulation? Generally, manipulation in the sense it will be go with these things: create, read, delete, update, or edit, whatever it may be, update or edit. No, right? So these are the things we are having. What is this? You may have a little bit confusion here. What is DOM manipulation here? Right? Exactly. So this DOM manipulation is going to be something like this: create HTML elements dynamically. Right? Dynamically, dynamically. What is this word will say? Create HTML elements dynamically in the sense. Okay, guys. For example, you are creating a file like this. Okay, let me do one thing. I'm going to delete everything from here. Okay, why not? I can execute this file. Maybe it may not work for you, I believe. Okay, don't worry. Let me delete up to here the code. I'm deleting the code. Can you see this is the HTML file you are able to see? Okay, this is some HTML file. Let me save this also, some text.html. Let me go to my desktop and save this file. Okay, this is the HTML file. You are not able to see anything here, right? Simply this is the HTML file. Do you have any code here? Okay, let me remove all this stuff also from here. I don't require anything, so I'm removing completely. Can you see, guys, here? This is a basic HTML template. I don't have anything here, just a div. It will contain a form, and it will contain a form, and it has a div, something called custom questions. Can you see? This is what the HTML. But if I execute this, now you can see, if I execute this, I want to see some form fields automatically. But do you have any form fields here? We don't have any form fields, right? Let me show you the beauty of JavaScript here. Dynamically, how the form fields are going to be generated, I will show you. 1 minute. Let me go there. CCQ is my one of the task, guys. Exactly. Can you see? Wait for some time. Initially we don't have anything, it's loading. I didn't set the loader here. Please wait for some time. Oh, now you can see, guys. Can you see these form fields are created where actually this is a form which doesn't contain anything. It doesn't contain anything. Can you see? This is the form on submit and my form, the same form. If you can press F12, you can check the form ID here. What is the form ID you are able to see? This is the container, this is the row, and this is the form ID. Can you see the same form ID now? Return validate, name equal to my form, ID equal to my form. But we are not able to see anything here, but we don't have anything in the form. But how these form fields are generated into the form, that is the beauty of JavaScript. This is called dynamically generating the HTML by using JavaScript. You know one thing, I don't want to write anything in the page, but if I execute this page, I want to see some form into the front end. That is called how we can generate HTML dynamically. This is all the beauty of the thing, guys. Exactly the beauty of JavaScript. Dynamically generation, that is called DOM manipulation. How can we create an element? How can we add attributes to the element? How can we remove? How can we edit or update, whatever it may be? These are all come under dynamically generating HTML. Create or remove HTML elements dynamically. Create or remove or edit or whatever it may be, guys. HTML elements dynamically. Who can do this job? JavaScript will do this job. This concept is highly important, guys, in JavaScript, so we need to be very well about this concept. Okay, right? Don't worry, we will talk about this later. DOM, dynamical DOM manipulation, document manipulation. Document means in this document I have so many number of elements, sir. I have 18 elements in the document right now. If I execute this page, it should display lot of elements to you into the front end. That is called DOM manipulation. I have a form. This is the form I have. Onload the form. I want to change the name of the attribute name. I want to change the ID value. Onload the form or unclick the button. I want to change something. I want to do something. Exactly. These are going to be done by using the thing. Right. So, right, guys, this is all you need to check this,
We are
guys,
unable to
carefully.
see the screen today.
The next thing, one more point. Anybody, you have any idea what exactly we can do? So these are the 3 points I told you with you.
No,
So
we are
can
unable
you
to see
guess?
the screen.
Sir,
Yeah.
we are not able to see the video.
Oh, are you able to see the screen?
No, I'm unable to see the screen. Now
You
I
are
can
able
see.
to see now, right?
Now I can see.
Oh my God, I forget to share you the screen. I'm telling you by just on the recording.
Mhm.
Okay. You can see the points 1 minute. What are the points I'm telling you? Before learning any of the course, what you need to know, right? So these are the thing. We are learning JavaScript, and what is the purpose of JavaScript, and what we can do by using JavaScript. That I'm telling you actually. Everything is theory, but I written some points here. You can see these exactly. Unfortunately, I forgot to share your screen, but I am. I think. Okay, no problem. So this is JavaScript, and JavaScript is the father of all these technologies, guys. If you want to learn any of these technologies, you should be very good in JavaScript. And some of the concepts which are very important in JavaScript are is going to be basics of JavaScript, events, DOM, browser object model, Ajax and JSON. Advanced JavaScript is very important. If you want to learn any of these frameworks, libraries, this is going to be very important. This is the part of our JavaScript only. Okay, the next thing, what we can do exactly by using JavaScript, that's the point I want to talk about. So by using JavaScript, we can perform interactions on a web page. What exactly interactions on a web page here? So you can go to any of the website. Just I want to show you 1 minute. So now you can go to this. This is the website I opened earlier. Now you can check this. So in this web page, you are able to see some kind of sliders. The images are getting moved automatically from left to right and right to left. So wait, it is loading. Right, now you can see here we can able to see a slider. Yeah, this is the slider. You can see left and right move, and all the interactions, based on the interactions, these things are going to be working for us. Now you can click on the inquiry form. On click the inquiry form, now you can see the things are getting. See, so what this concept is called, completely called interactions on a web page. This is called interactions on a web page. So you can click on the button and you can see some errors are coming. On focus the mouse into this, now you can see error is hiding. I'm coming out, and if you can submit this again, and errors are coming there again. So this concept is called interactions on a web page. To implement these interactions, we can use JavaScript. Without JavaScript, we cannot do anything. I mean, most of the web, whatever the web applications we are creating, 95% people will use web. 95% people will use JavaScript. Without JavaScript, they can do anything. Simply says, right. So JavaScript really, guys, it play a vital role for web application development. Right. So these are called interactions and validations in the form, in the sense just now we seen on submit the button, we are getting validations without entering any data. If you are displaying this, definitely this is going to be give you a concept called error messages, right? So displaying error messages, why not? This is, you can go to Facebook also. In the Facebook also, we can see something. You can see now I'm clicking the create account button. Now you can see this is the sign up form. I'm not entering anything in the form, I'm submitting this. All these red color borders are coming onto the text boxes, right? So this is called validation. These validations will performed by JavaScript only. JavaScript is the middle layer here for the front end and back end. So I want to stop you. I want to verify something. After that verifying something, then only I want to send you to server, means JavaScript will play the vital role here. Right. So these are called validations exactly. Now you're able to see DOM manipulation, guys. This is the awesome concept, ultimate concept in the entire JavaScript is DOM. You should be very good with the DOM manipulation. Definitely, guys. It's not what I want to tell you. I don't know the importance of JavaScript, guys. Here, I mean, especially in the entire JavaScript, DOM is play a vital role. Can you see what this is exactly? Create, remove, edit. Something is there now. Can you see? I'm showing you a HTML file to you. This is the HTML file to you. Actually, we written some JavaScript inside of it. This is the some JavaScript we written jQuery min.js or something. Remember, I am not, see, just here you are able to see a form creation and almost all 24 lines of code only. You are not able to see more than that. 24 lines of code you are able to see. But if I can execute this file, can you able to see this is going to give me section 1, custom question 1, custom question 2, mandatory box, custom text area not mandatory. Can you see what exactly these are? Okay, whatever the options it may be, but text boxes, radio buttons, and select boxes, and maybe check boxes also at the bottom. You can see the check boxes also at the bottom, right? We are able to see the checkbox at board. But are you able to see any checkboxes here? Are you able to see any radio buttons here? Are you able to see any other here? Nothing. You are not able to see anything here. Everything is simply a form. Inside a form there is a div and a submit button, save. That's all. We are not able to see anything here. But how these are all generated dynamically? I am not writing the code, but the text boxes are generated, checkboxes are generated. How these are generated? This is all about by using JavaScript only. Simply, this is the beauty of JavaScript. That is called dynamically generating HTML. That is called DOM. DOM manipulation means dynamic HTML. I can't say. Actually, abbreviation will become document object model. What is a document, guys? This is the document now, and this is a document, and this is a document. Everything is a document. Document object model. In this document, what we are having lot of elements are there. Lot of elements are there in JavaScript. In HTML, what we can call, I want to tell you one thing. So paragraph tag, div tag, h1 tag, some I tag, u tag, and bold tag. Lot of tags are there now. So all these are called HTML. In HTML, we can call them as elements or tags. We can call them like this. Can you see? This is in HTML. Remember carefully. By in HTML, we can call them like this. The same, if we can come to into the JavaScript, remember this point is very important. We will call them as every element is an object. Remember, keep it in mind. Every element will be treated as an object in JavaScript. Why? We can talk about in the upcoming sessions, but you can keep paragraph is an object in JavaScript, div is an object in JavaScript, in point of JavaScript. So I can call in JS. In JS, every element is an object. In HTML, every element is everything is an element only, nothing. We don't want to say anything here. But in JavaScript, every HTML element will be treated as a object. That's why the word is also very nice. Document object model, right? In this document, what are you having? You are having lot of HTML elements. What I'm saying you, every element is a in the document. Every element is an object. That's why this is called document object model. Div is an object. This div is also an object. Form is an object. Again, div is an object. Input is an object, right? Everyone is an object. So what we can do in an object, so I want to add an element, I want to remove an element, I want to add an attribute to the element dynamically. For example, I created an element paragraph tag like this. Actually, right now this paragraph tag is empty. We didn't keep any text into it. I didn't add any ID attribute, or I didn't add any class attribute to this. But once page has been loaded into this paragraph tag, I want to keep an ID. See, initially I don't written anything. After page has been loaded, I want to add an ID test. I want to add some text, welcome to Java, JS, something like this. I want to add it dynamically. But when you are creating a HTML page, you just written empty paragraph tag into that page. But once page has been loaded, it is updating automatically with an ID, with a text, something like this. But initially you are an empty, but once page has been loaded, you are updating the things like this. This is called manipulating the DOM, manipulating an element, manipulating an object, whatever it may be. You, whatever the word you are flexible, right? This is exactly. JavaScript is seriously, guys, very easy, but you should understand the wordology, the technical words I'm saying you, right? If you can understand this, it is seriously, it will be very easy. So many people simply they will say DOM manipulation. What is DOM manipulation? We should understand, right? I want to create an element dynamically. Okay, this is the page you are able to see. Nothing was there. If I execute this page, I want to add a h1 tag automatically. I want to generate an element h1 automatically into a web page. One space has been, but initially page is empty. But you're executing the page. On executing the page, I want to add an element into the thing. This is all the beauty of JavaScript. Now you can see these form elements are also all. You can see if you want, you can go to Control U. I will show you the source code. Can you see this is the body? In the body, we are having only this is the content. You are not having any paragraph tag or div tag or sorry, input element or radio buttons or select. Are you having any elements? This is the form. In the form, I have div and submit button only, but I don't have these things. So I didn't write any logic for, I didn't write any input type equal text or custom text box or something. I didn't write anything, but you are able to see the things properly there. Exactly, guys, this is what exactly you need to check. This is the beauty of JavaScript. We are not writing anything, but I didn't write any HTML code here, but HTML elements are generated dynamically on load the page. Now you can see I'm refreshing the page. You can see loading and it is getting the thing. At the bottom of the page, you have submit button, save. I'm clicking the submit button and nothing will be happen for us right now, maybe. Right? So I didn't write any logic for the processing actually. This is called dynamically generating the HTML form fields. Exactly, the beauty of JavaScript is this is, guys. Okay, right. Now you can go there. One more point here. So this is the third point. What is our what we can do by using JavaScript? Okay. Any other points you have? So finally, I want to tell you one more thing, guys. Here, animations also. You may know animations, right? Animation. And one more thing I want to tell you here, gaming applications. The gaming applications also we can create by using JavaScript. Today, you are able to play the games in your mobile device. The reason is JavaScript only. Generally, earlier mobile games are developed, or sorry, not mobile games. Generally, gaming applications are developed by using Flash Player. FLASH, Flash Player. This is the tool they will use to develop the gaming application. But this Flash Player will never loads in the mobile device. But you are able to play the games in the mobile today, right? How you are able to play the games in a mobile without Flash Player? The beauty of JavaScript only. I mean, by using JavaScript, we can develop gaming applications also. Remember, the vast JavaScript is very big, guys. Here, the course is very big. Seriously says, right? Yeah, gaming applications also we can develop, right? So you can see in JavaScript we can implement the snake game. Generally, in the olden days, we have some Nokia mobiles are there. There is a snake game. We can play this. We can develop the snake game by using this JavaScript also. Yeah, that is what exactly the concept of the thing. Okay, right. So what else we can do? This is okay. Some of the points, some of the applications we can develop by using JavaScript exactly. So is there any other things we need to know? What else we are having? Gaming applications we can develop. Animations, I mean all the combination only. Animations and gaming application is a part of it, right? You know, YouTube video player, guys. Yeah, YouTube video player. I mean, the videos are playing. On click the button, it will be pauses. Seek the drag bar. Mute the button. Mute the volume button. Unmute the volume button. And the play button and pause button. Full screen and everything are the controls of HTML5 video player. So it's all about HTML5 video player only. This is what exactly. HTML5, there is a video element, na? That video element is completely works depends upon the video element. HTML5, there is a something called video element. To develop the gaming application, these people will use, there is an element called canvas tag. In HTML5, we have canvas. So these are the things, guys, what exactly we can do by using JavaScript. If any other I remember, I can tell you in the session's middle. Right, this is what JavaScript. And tomorrow's session we can discuss about what exactly the JavaScript is, what exactly JavaScript we see, and how to set up the JavaScript and how to work with the JavaScript also we can see, guys. Right, so this is I'm sharing in the chat window. Right, so these points. And one more thing, yesterday's meeting link also I shared you in the chat window. I mean, I don't know, I mean Saturday I shared you or not. I'm sharing you the link here, and copy the link one more time, and try to check the previous session link, guys. Right, okay. And I'm stopping the session, sorry, I have small work. And in tomorrow I will tell you how to set up the JavaScript and how to write the JavaScript and the basics of JavaScript and all we are going to see tomorrow, guys. Okay, right. Guys, if you have any doubts we can see tomorrow. I have small work, okay, so we can discuss tomorrow.